Now, Díodit agus Fáilte, hello again, and you're welcome. Now, you saw me doing that mould on the previous clip there, that's the Cavito mould. I have to put a little one again on top. So I have what's called a little bead mould, which is a little half round one in the router there, and I want to put a second mould on the top edge there. Now, in this case, I've come to my overhead router, and this is my old Wadkin. It's a great old machine. These, believe it or not, these are the precursors to the CNC routers that you'll see nowadays. So this particular baby, I would use it quite often. You're limited in what it can do only by your imagination. So I'm just running off a little mould here to do the top one. The same procedure applies as on the bench there when I was doing the other one. You do the end grain first. Now, because I'm using the overhead, I can do the end grain, and because of the feed, I can do the long edge alternately, and then I can do the short edge here again and finish with the long one. So that any alternate breakout here at this back end will be removed when I do the long edge coming after it. So I can literally start with the end grain in this case, and then just literally rotate it in a clockwise fashion, and I'll end up with a good mould all around. So let's do that. Again, I can use the block to remove any of the little loose hairs that'll be on it there. Because I'm using the overhead, it won't be necessary in this case because it's the opposite. We have the head of the router coming down rather than coming up. So I can remove the little bit flaky stuff there once I have it completed. So in this case, again, I'm not using earmuffs just for while I'm on camera. I'll use the dust mask though. So we'll power this up then, and let's just see this baby working. So, ready to go. So that's the end grain done, and because I'm going in a clockwise fashion, if there's any bit of breakout there, I can just remove it now. Again, the feed rate and the speed is important, so allow the machine time to do the work. You want a nice clean cut at all times. I'll make sure there's no dust or dirt underneath. And we turn off the machine, because the Wadkin were one of the best companies I've ever come across. They even thought of a brake for the router. So this is a very, very powerful router. It has a 2 horsepower motor, and it also has an 8 horsepower motor, so you can go from 2 horsepower right up to 8. So there's plenty of bite and body in this machine. Now, that's my end result. There's the double mould that you have there, a little build up. So I have the Cavito first, and then another half Cavito on top of that again, and that's the lid. So in this case, we'll finish off the project and we'll show you what it is I'm making at the end of it. So that's it. Use my overhead in this case to get the second little Cavito mould there, using what's called a bead cutter. So I hope that's useful to some of you. Mahuas vacant again. Fecin tú go leor. We'll see you soon, folks, and slán go fóill. Bye for now.